Downtown Baltimore and Oriole Park on a Friday night. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Baltimore Orioles. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Bradley Clark will be the starter for the O's in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Brad Miller.
Ready with the 0-2. Ball to second. Hauser is, and that's the first out. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and the one thing that jumps off the page is that they're last in hits in the league. You might be able to get through a long season with 2-3-run homers every now and then, but I'm telling you what, you have no chance of going to the post.
Into the box now, David Hauser, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Smiley peers in. First pitch on its way. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Here's Manny Machado now.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Manny Machado.
Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. At the plate, David Hauser. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, number 4. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Toward second. Hauser has it. And there's out number 2. Into the box now, David Hauser will be the first to stand in here in the inning for Baltimore, with Manny Machado waiting to follow. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Stepping into the box, David Hauser. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to third. On to Forsythe covering, and that ends the inning. 4-0 to score tonight. The Tampa Bay Rays get their 30th win on the road so far this season. So digging in now, David Hauser, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low apparently. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Richard stands at second with no outs. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And it's fouled away.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Fouled off. The next 3-2. Bullet back up the middle. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Up next for the Rays, Daniel Robertson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Robertson.
Ball to second. To his right, Hauser. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Tampa Bay Rays used a nice 5th inning to take the On a warm summer afternoon, we're getting set for baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Today, the finale of this 3-game week. Coming to the plate now, David Hauser, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata.
Center fielder number 27, Mikey Mata.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. But they will still get the lead runner at second, so no double play. But boy, very fortunate to. Stepping up to the plate, Tom Pionis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a bouncing ball hit to Gregorius at short. Reined in on to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard. In now for the O's, David Hauser.
Second baseman, David Hauser.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
So 2 on with 2 away, and standing in now the third baseman, Manny Machado. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. So striding in, Steven Souza has got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Orioles settle for 1. 3 innings complete. It's the Orioles 2, the Rays nothing. Stepping in, Kurt Suzuki, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Working for the punch out and the off. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Digging in now, David Hauser. He singled his last time up.
David Hauser.
On its way is pitch number 75. A shot down the first baseline. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, 1 out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
Machado.
The 3-2 now to Machado. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. On to first as they get the double play. Into the box, David Hauser. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Fouled away. The 1-1. Hit to short. Robertson is up with it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So a big moment here, and standing in, Patrick Leonard. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Ball to second. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt them after all as the inning is over. Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Orioles took the lead in the 2nd inning. Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Washington Nationals. A big-time arm and a power bat. Should be fun. First pitch is next. Patrick Corbin is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
So striding forward now, David Hauser. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
David Hauser.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway in our nation's capital as the first pitch is looked at for ball one. So guys, these Nationals as they enter play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
The 2-0 on the way. Now a ball hit hard toward first, and Hosmer won't be able to get a glove on it. It's a fair ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Standing in, number 9, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch.
Move it.
This one's down to third. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position, because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
Third baseman, number 13.
Here's Manny Machado now as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Runner goes for third. This is swung on and hit over to Giavotella at second. And there are 2 away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Steven Souza, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Steven Souza.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This one's down to third. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. And the run will score easily as the Orioles are off to a 1-0 lead.
I know we sit up here and talk about it a lot. Just grabbing the momentum, trying to tack on early runs as quick as possible. It allows the pitcher to go out there, relax, attack the strike zone. It keeps that.
Striding in now for the Nats, Trey Turner. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Chopper up the middle. Flips it behind. What a flip for 1. But no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Now at the plate, David Hauser. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, David Hauser. He got called out on strikes his last time through. One run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some bases on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits game.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So stepping in, Matt Wieters, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 2-2. The ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more here on a Tuesday night. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Hauser.
David Hauser.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss, got him reaching.
Okay, you're up.
Throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go David Hauser. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now. Oh, at the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Trumbo has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
You want a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
A 5-0 finish tonight. Just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in our nation's capital. Today, the finale of this quick 2-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Washington Nationals. 2 of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Tanner Roark will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Tanner Roark a lot of times gets lost in the shuffle. Really good sinking fastball. Former reliever that worked his way into the starting rotation. 93 to 95 miles an hour with sink. Power slider. Good changeup. I'd like to see him use the change.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Orioles down. In now, David Hauser will be the first to stand in here in the inning for Baltimore, with Manny Machado waiting to follow.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hey, you got to respect the first baseman getting dirty right there, but that batter was able to shoot that right past him.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Machado, number 1 in the ball game. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Striding in, Steven Souza.
The right fielder, number 21, Steven Souza.
The 1-1. Misses up and in.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. And another throw over, and a dive, but he's back in. Now the 2-1. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Watkins will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Digging in, Ryan Solis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ryan Solis.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hopped up. Giavotella over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Orioles leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. In now for Washington, Logan Watkins, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Full play ball to second. 4. Fielded cleanly to second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So striding in, Matt Wieters, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The 1-1. Ball to second, this could be 2. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Stepping into the box, David Hauser. He singled his last time up.
David Hauser.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch out. Nothing doing. One 1-0 pitch on the way. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Giavotella barehanded. Nice snag, but no chance to get an out, so there'll be runners at first and second. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. High in the air out toward shallow right. Trumbo has a read on it. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Steven Souza. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Steven Souza.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Soft liner to the left side. But an easy play over at third. Digging in, David Hauser. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. This is line to left. But this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. 1 left for the Orioles. Now batting, Johnny Giavotella. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat.
Giavotella.
Hit out towards second. And there's 1 away. 7-2 the final score this afternoon. Washington wrote an important 6th inning to victory. Friday night baseball from the K. Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Kansas City Royals. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Kyle Rudolph is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Look over by Kazmir. Now the pitch. Let's hit to third. 5. 1 there. On to first, and it's dropped. And a real mistake there. That's got to be an E3. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 32. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. The 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. 1 left for Kansas City. We are still scoreless. Ready now for Baltimore, David Hauser, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, Dero, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Designated hitter, number 46.
Here's the 0-1. This pitch is popped up. Turner is under it. 2 gone. Here's Didi Gregorius. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First things first, here's a throw over. Runner back safely. Here comes the first pitch. In there, now the throw. And he is out at second. Coming to the plate now, David Hauser. He reached on a single in his first try. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Broxton is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Royals' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. So next to the plate for the Royals, Caleb Joseph. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the 0-1. Down to short. This could be 2. Gregorius has it. Second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning. Settling in now, David Hauser. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
David Hauser.
First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Broxton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So a big spot here, and stepping in, David Hauser. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And it's fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Digging in now for Kansas City, Keon Broxton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable.
1-1.
Doy
is put in play to the right side of the infield. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
well executed 2 seams.
Striding in once again, David Hauser. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Kapler moves over. And the inning is over. Orioles strand. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the top player of the game.
And he was locked in at the plate up there.
MLB The Show has Saturday Night Baseball from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Baltimore Orioles. Nick Tropiano, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout-to-walk ratio, 2-to-1, that this guy is more a pitch-to-contact guy than a strikeout-walk guy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, Dero, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
Striding into the box, Ronnie Rodriguez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Ronnie Rodriguez.
The 1-2. Hard ground ball to third. Machado on to first, and they get them both. And with that, here's a look at the hometown. So coming to the plate, David Hauser. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Up around the face.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
I had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Solis on at first, nobody out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Hit out towards second, and that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Manny Machado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Popped him up. Rodriguez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Ready for another chance. Steven Souza reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Steven Souza.
3-2 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. The run scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, that ball was hit hard.
Dan, that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard grounder down the first base line. If the first baseman's holding him right there, it's probably a double play, but not the case.
No question about it, D-Rose. Sometimes it's a game of inches, and that ball hit where vacated where the first baseman, if he was holding on, that would probably have been one of those 3-6-3 double plays. Instead, it's down the line for a base hit.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Right side. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Orioles lead it 3-0. Now in the box, Alcides Escobar. He singled his last time up.
Alcides Escobar.
Here now the 2-2.
1-1-1-1.
Hit back up the middle. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Now to the plate, number 32. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 32.
The 2-1 home. Smoke toward the hole. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
Leading off for Baltimore.
Digging in once again, David Hauser. A hit in 2 tries so far. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be... Stepping up now, Keon Broxton. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's Tillman on 2-1. On the third base line. Machado is there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Kansas City in just a moment. At the plate, David Hauser.
Second baseman, David Hauser.
From the stretch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. With runners in scoring position this season, Hauser hits a little over the 270 mark. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Fouled away. 3 runs already home here. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits. Digging in to try it again, Alcides Escobar. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. The 2-1. Ball grounded to short. This could be 2 for 1. On to first, and they'll get Escobar as well. A double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Now at the plate, Brandon Downs. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Down.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Sit in. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in the switch hitter, Andy Nesbitt.
Catcher, Andy Nesbitt.
4 runs here in this half inning. Hit ball to second. Hauser gloves it. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So Alberto Nivar enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Manny Machado waits on deck. Now a check swing, but he holds up too late, and it's full now at 3-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And it's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th.
Good job.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in now, the third baseman, Manny Machado. Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on.
Our final line.
Afternoon baseball. Standing in, David Hauser. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tapped down the line, but it's foul, strike 1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Roll, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Roll, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Now at the plate, David Hauser, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Wow, this manager must be pulling his hair out. Not only does he have to deal with this pitcher walking people, now he's got to deal with his defense tripping all over themselves.
Here's Manny Machado now. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation. It seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark. 1 run is scored. He pulls into third safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Errors are going to happen even at this level, but you'd like to limit them to times when they don't hurt you too much. Well, so much for that. The error brings 2 runs across the plate, so that did really sting.
At the plate, Steven Souza looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. In to score is the runner from third. It's now 3-1. Now at the plate, Justin Turner.
The batter, third baseman, Justin
The 1-2. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base.
Stepping in, David Hauser. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Reined in. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Digging in, David Hauser. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Escobar. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Ready now, Manny Machado, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Into the box now, Caleb Joseph, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch.
Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. Good time now to check out the Orioles Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from Kauffman Stadium right after a quick break. Kelvin Herrera will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Kelvin Herrera.
At the plate, David Hauser will be the first to stand in here in the inning for Baltimore, with Manny Machado waiting to follow. 1-0 the count. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Barney Kapler, he came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. 0-2 count and the pitch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. There. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Digging in and looking for more, Ronnie Rodriguez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, the die was cast in the 3rd inning when they posted a bunch of runs. After that, they did everything they had to just to wrap up this.